That is a stunning piece of wood. I would have never thought in a million years that that would have ended up coming out. Don't even see it very well because it's so shiny, the light's reflecting off of it. But I took that bit. So this is the project. I'm calling it my prehistoric bowl, as you can see from the title. The reason being is because it's old, chunky, and rough around the edges, just like me. So, sticky and horrible. So yeah, yeah, nothing else to say really. It's failed. No good. So I'll see you guys next week. Fresh new project, one that works. And take care. Speak to you soon, and bye for now.
Hope you are all well. Welcome to another Friday Night Live. Cold in here, well, not in here, but it's cold today. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're all warm. Hope you've had a great day. Hope everybody's safe as well. That's the main thing. Thanks for coming over. I know Conkers is going tonight, so I appreciate you guys coming over. I know you most probably got it in 2 screens, but I hope we don't distract you too much and you lose. So I have my good friends, my earworms, in the background. We'll bring them in. I have Mark, the gentleman woodturner, and also have Wayne, the woodturner. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me tonight.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So, Mark, do you want to put Jennifer's link in quickly first? So, as Jennifer's got her new channel, so we'll promote her as much as we can. So, tonight, I was a little bit dubious of what I was going to do. Weren't quite sure what I was going to do. So I've decided just to do something simple tonight, bit basic, bit of spindle gouge use. So I'm going to turn a goblet. The reason I'm going to turn a goblet is because I just see on Facebook when I got home earlier, Barry from Barry's Wood Creation, he's turned a nice black goblet today or the last couple of days. So I thought I'd have a bash and see what we can come up with. So that is the plan. Got a piece of pear wood here. Well, I think it's pear. I'm sure it's pear. That I've cut down a couple of years ago. I waxed both ends. There's a little tiny crack in this end.
Are you sure it's pear?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's pear. So we're gonna. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Wayne, I'm sure he'll tell me different. So it's either pear or it's apple. It's one of the two, but I'm sure it's pear. So we're gonna turn rough round. I'll get a tenon on the end, and we'll see how we go. Get it in between centres. But while I'm getting that set up, I will get the guys just to let us know who's in and welcome you all in.
You want to stick us in the background?
Yes, mate.
Grand.
Do you want me to do it, Wayne?
Yeah, you carry on. Mine doesn't go all the way back to the beginning.
I'm only reading off the participants list anyway, so.
Okay.
Here we go. Right. Alphabetical order. Alex Lambie. Andy H is for turning. Barry's Wood Creations. Barry's Woodturning. Benjamin. Brian at Hotwood Turning. Chris Glanville. Circular Wood by Keith. Douglas Mungham. Forking Owls. Gary Letitia. Gerard the French Turner. Jennifer Stroughton is in with Jennifer's Craft and Creations. Joe Senior, Mike Hugh, Hobby Woodturner Ilminster, Richard Bunton, Steve Scott, Stuart Ingrill, Lewis the Klondike Craftsman, Terry from TJ Turning, Wifey Woodshed, and Wood Wizardry by Colin.
Thank you very
Plus,
much. Welcome.
Richard Bunton, your dad.
Yep. He's actually got his name right.
Don McKee, Douglas Mungham, Steve Scott, Super Stalker.
Super Stalker. What do you call him, Super Stalker?
No, that's it. Steve phoned me last week about something, and then the following morning, I got a phone call at about 8:30, and I said, as me usual, hello. And this voice said, "Is that Yandles?" I said, "No." and it was Steve phoned the wrong number.
Oh, right. I see now. I'm with you now.
Stuart Ingrill was in as well.
Alex Lambie, did you get Alex?
Yeah, I think he was the first one I read out.
Oh,
Colin
sorry.
Did you get Colin Izzard? I see Colin in.
Colin Izzard's in, yeah. Sorry. Cornish Maid, 1982's in. Hi, Katie.
Oh, lovely.
And
Thank you very much,
Chris,
guys.
Chris as well, probably in the background there then. I'm going to show this comment. I could hide it, but I'm going to show it.
No, I've already shown it.
Steve got a piss off mark.
Where am I looking?
It says P off mark.
Ben's asking Jennifer if she's going to be doing videos. Yes, she is going to be doing videos. She's going to be doing videos of making Mark's coffee.
Wayne, you're on soft ground there, boy.
Door 60's in. Hi, Door.
Hi, Door. Right, so I'm going to be roughing this with a rough and gouge, 3/4 rough and gouge, just so we get a rough shape. Obviously, she's a bit out of round, so we'll just see what we can do and hack this out.
And there you go. Paul Smith in. We've got Door 60 in. Rex is in somewhere as well.
Rex B. Hi, Rex.
Terry's in. Evening, Terry.
Evening, Terry.
The big question is, did Mark Stroughton go to the shed today, or did he stay indoors and do the software for Jennifer's channel?
Well, there's a question.
Yeah. We all know what he should have done.
Depends if you want brownie points.
Yeah.
Terry said he went to the shed.
Yeah. Robert's in from Hodgepodge Woodworks.
Hi, Robert.
Yeah, Jennifer's just said he went to the shed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Mark, you sound really sympathetic there.
I'm sure I can see a tone of voice in that comment.
Yeah. Scott Hampton's in. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. And Douglas is good. Is Steve going to put the TA
Is what? What was that?
Oh, this came up. It must have come up before my live today, but it came up in my live today as well. People talking about super glue finishes.
Oh, I don't like super glue finishes.
Yeah, see?
I know a lot of people who use it on pens, don't they?
I don't have many opinions, but the one or two I do have are quite strong. That's one of them.
Yeah, Joe's saying Glenn thinks he's got never-ending brownie points because of the new car. Lol. Well, Joe, I believe you can correct me on this one. I believe you got the new car because the old one blew up. Tin, sofa, floor.
Didn't he not break it though? Did Glyn not break the old car? So he had
Well,
to
it
buy
did
you a
break.
new.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the sofa.
Still a bit sofa.
Barry's Wood Creations says, thanks for the shout out, Steve. I'm watching to see how it should have been done.
Oh, mate, you don't watch me spindle gouge. Very rare use of spindle gouge. That's why I need to practice.
Oh, Robert, hodgepodge. That's a cutting remark, but I'm going to read it out anyway. Steve.
Oh my God.
Hodgepodge says, Steve, you use CA to finish your pieces all the time by gluing in something to plug the funnel.
Oh, time out.
See you in 300 seconds, Robert.
I did try a
Mike Turner's just come in.
Hi, Stuart.
evening. I did try to do a CA finish on a pen once, and I think there was more paper stuck to the pen than what there was CA glue.
Doug Miller's in.
Hi, Doug. So let's get a tenon on the end there.
Yep. Joe's saying, yes, Glenn blew it up. He says the new one is mine, but it insists there's no proof to be involved in the accessories. But it doesn't matter what he says. So,
Joe, do what you normally do. Just ignore him.
Oh, that's brilliant news. Doug Miller's just told us good news. His COVID test came back negative.
Oh, great.
Well,
Brilliant.
Good news, Doug. Tournage de Bois in. Hi, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
no. Joe's saying they're getting new chairs instead of sofas. That sounds like a plan.
So let's see how much we've got on there.
Graham Haynes in. Hi, Graham.
Evening, Graham. Sorry, I was concentrating.
Oh, Wayne's in. Hiya, Wayne and Valerie.
Oh, evening, Wayne and Valerie. Hope you're both well.
Hi, Wayne and Val.
Take a little bit more out of there.
Neil Gould's in. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Neil. Hope you've got time to be here, Wayne. I hope you ain't got no more Artex to get off that ceiling. Right.
I think he's just decided to take all the walls back to brick.
Yeah, I think that would have been the easiest way. Been easier just to move, wouldn't it, really?
Brent Beecroft's asking, what's the wood, please?
Well, I'm hoping it's pear, Brent. But these lot are all doubting me now.
Steve says it's pear. Could be anything.
Because I've got 1, 2, or a dozen wrong. They're all saying, I don't know my woods, which I don't, to be honest. But should be ashamed, really. All right.
Oh, Glenn's in. Evening, Glenn.
Evening, Glenn.
Glenn.
Hope you. All right. So let's just finish this off.
He
Don't know
obviously
about
hasn't
anybody
had enough
else.
thought yet. He's still typing okay.
don't know about anybody else, but my YouTube chat's just gone mental. Just whizzing past. I can't read it.
Yeah, it is.
Like a slot machine.
Slot, did you say?
Slot machine.
Oh,
Yeah. 66 in, Steve.
sorry?
66 in.
Oh, blimey, I didn't think there'd be that many in with conkers going.
So here we go. Glenn's off on one. I notice I'm not a spanner on this channel.
Oh, here we go. Hang on. Nose Jowlet. Do you know the things you have to do just for a bit of grit?
Oh no, it's terrible.
There you go. You should be happy now.
The other thing, Steve, your overhead camera is glitching a bit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I noticed. I think because it's in that USB hub thing, and that's one of those high definition 4K cameras. I don't think the hub is man enough to run it. If it gets too bad, just tell me and I'll change camera.
Right, Graham Hamer saying, why when catching up on the channel why we're catching up on the videos, it doesn't show the chat. That really all depends, Graham. Sometimes you've got to wait until YouTube does all the processing properly before the chat shows up.
So we'll go.
Neil, I just did. It's 2 comments above yours.
Actually, let's make that a little bit longer than that. Right, so forget that line. We'll go goblet top, small stem, foot. So I'm gonna take out some of this. Actually, with this rough and gouge.
Don't go too thin.
Right.
I wouldn't go any thinner than that, Steve.
Or before I turn the middle out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've got to turn the middle out yet.
Should I shape that first, or should I turn the middle out first?
You can put a bit of a shape on there, but I'd be concentrating now on getting the
middle hollow.
getting the bowl part done.
See, you have one opinion about one thing, and people won't ever let you forget it.
Well, what's the matter?
Benson, have you ever thought about adding more products to your lineup, Glyn? Perhaps a CA finishing product. Inside voice, outside voice, inside voice, outside voice.
I've got a great idea. Absolutely brilliant idea this is.
Go on.
Why not use super glue with super glue? Because that's what it is.
See, I've always thought that maybe you should use loaves of bread as building bricks for houses. Oh, wait a minute. No, bread's bread.
I was getting a bit concerned. I was getting a bit concerned there.
Bread is bread, bricks are bricks, finishes are finishes, glues are glues. Funny how that works.
Camera.
Camera.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to.
Oh, set's in. Even set.
Hi,
I
Seth.
said,
I'm going to turn it out with a forcing a bit. Is that cheating?
no. I hope not.
No,
That's
it's
how
not
I do it.
cheating. It's something that you use on a lathe.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of old timers, they're like, oh, you should turn it out, really.
Oh, see, the problem
Hang
you've got
on, I'm
now,
an old timer.
Steve, we've discovered a flaw in the plan now.
What's that?
You've given Glyn a spanner. I
Yep.
can't put him in timeout now.
I can, though. Right.
Mole Valley Maker's in.
Hi, Mole Valley. Dave, how you doing?
Valley Maker has said, gingerbread house, I rest my case. Well, gingerbread isn't actually bread.
No, it's a biscuit.
Get quick.
Steady there, boy.
Wendy's in. Evening, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hiya, Wendy. Robin Thorogood's in. Hi, Robin.
Hi, Robin. Ooh, earache.
Thank you.
That keep you awake.
Glyn said, P.S. I've had most of a bottle of port, so you better silence me sharpish. Have you seen the typing on that? I mean, there's no mistake there at all.
I've had half a bottle of port.
Yeah, that port must be pretty crap. That's all I can say.
You sure it in paint stripper, Glyn? Right, let's check that. So it's 45 mil. I think that will do. 45 mil. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, you don't want to go 75 mil like some idiot did the other night.
What, go too deep? So, just finish that off, I think. It's ingrain, isn't it? That's going to be fun, turn that ingrain, isn't it? Turn that a little bit. So, I reckon. Simon Hope Hollower? What's he laughing at? Glyn's put something in there, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. He says, thank heaven for spilled sugar. You should have seen what I typed.
Could I use... He's a boy, isn't he? Could I use this for in there? Would that be okay?
Yeah, be fine.
Use my tool my wife bought me for Christmas. Little gem she is.
I thought you might have bought you a bigger one.
No. She reckons I can't handle nothing too big. See, I'm not used to it. Something she was on about.
Now, have you used this before?
No. Why? Does it tell?
No. Just going to say, just go careful because it takes more wood away than you think it does. As I found out.
Well, I shall check it then, Mark.
Right, Mole Valley is saying, for me, this is, have you found the Excelsior Sorby gouge? Excelsior Sorby gouge? Oh, are you talking about the,
TI coated one.
Yeah. It does keep its edge longer, yes.
Oh, you're right, Mark. It does hog it out quick.
Oh, yes.
Daniel, the tool that Steve's using at the moment is a Simon Force hollowing tool with its carbide on it. The thing is that you can't get the Simon Hook ones in the States, but there are other makes in the States that do the same thing. Jimmy Clues does one, which is very, very good.
Little 6mm carbide tip.
Yeah, Jimmy
It's a
Clues does one.
cupped carbide tip.
Yeah.
It's actually a blade. It's a cutter.
Can't remember who else.
Little Mate, isn't it? It's called.
Yeah. Daniel said he's got the Evo 2 hollow. Yeah, absolutely brilliant bit of kit that.
I like the way it's angled because it's like a 45-degree angle. So it's like you say, it cuts rather than shears, doesn't it?
Right. What finish should Mark use for a stand today for a razor and shaving brush set? It's going to be in the bathroom. It's going to be fairly damp. I'd probably use an oil finish.
What did you say, Wayne?
Sorry, talking to me.
No, Wayne, could you say that again? Your mic dropped out a bit.
Okay, I'd probably use an oil finish since I was going to be in the bathroom.
Either an oil finish or a wipe-on poly or a melamine finish.
Glim, you can sharpen the carbide on that belt you're half inch from him.
Oh, you mean the diamond belt then, Glim?
It weren't me. I promise it weren't me.
No.
That's a lot of tip.
No.
A lot of tear out of there.
Tournage. No.
What's going on now? What are you showing?
They were all saying, they were waiting for me to say, well, for a shaving set, yeah, you could use the CA finish. No. Oil finish, wipe-on poly, or melamine. Or even a spray lacquer.
Let's try that. That's a bit better. That was a little bit scratchy in there. Right, so if I finish the inside of that now, so I'm not putting my fingers in there, that's for sure. So, actually, that's quite. Oh, I should be all right. Slow, I should be all right. Move it so you guys can see. So I'm going to sand this from 100 grit to 240.
Glynn's also said an Illuminate finish for the bathroom stuff.
Yeah. Just getting in the bottom there's the problem, isn't it? So what projects have people been up to through the week then? Let's stick some chat up in the chat and see what projects people have been up to. Who's making the bathroom set?
Mark Stroughton.
Oh, right.
Jixie Shed's in for a quick say
Hi,
hello.
Jixie. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. So that's 100.
Glenn says he's been making grit.
Oh, that's unusual, Glenn.
Tornage has been finishing his fire project.
Cool.
He's up for the challenge, Tornage.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get mine done this weekend.
Yeah.
I've only got this weekend. Oh no, when's the end of the month? Not next week, the week after, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got a little bit of time.
Next weekend, not this weekend.
29th next Friday, isn't it?
Hodgepodge's beaver,
Yeah.
Harry, turned a hollow form.
So Seth has just finished the clock for Hugh's challenge.
Nice.
Andy Lynethley's Posh Fire with Green says sphere turning, first time ever. Well done.
Nice. By hand or by jig?
Do it by hand. You're much better trying it by hand.
Ooh, there's a nice one. Malcolm Douglas says he's a third of the way through a 2,500 piece segmented 12-inch bowl. I'm with you on that one, brother. Can't wait to start doing some segmented work.
Oh, no pressure then.
Hint, hint.
Yes, Wayne, hint, hint.
I just need the right
Never
sled
gonna
to
happen.
be made for me, you know.
It's never going to happen.
Well, I've got the drawing for it. I started.
Ben is going to try some colouring tomorrow. After watching a video from Stuart.
Nice.
Jesus wanting to get a bit of time in the workshop this weekend.
Andy says he made the jig first, so it's a homemade jig. That's even more impressive.
Yeah, very so.
Yeah.
Homemade, Mark. Homemade.
Yeah,
Homemade, Mark.
They're actually not that difficult to make.
People, if you could see my face, it would have full disdain.
Hang on, I'll get you back on camera. Hang on.
Alex has made a pomander to practice hollowing.
A what?
A pomander.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Ian has turned his first bowl on his new lathe
Oh, nice.
after he busted his nose last week. How the hell did you manage that?
I think a bit flew off and smacked him in the face, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Face shield, son. Face shield. Most important thing of a lathe. Right. So, see ya.
Wayne
see ya.
Bigfoot Woodcraft says he bought a lettuce today from a small grocer's called Mamas and Papas, but he can't eat it because all the leaves are brown.
Oh my life. I tell you, that man doesn't get any better. He really doesn't.
I can't breathe.
Like Glyn has said, Jimmy Clues used to say he'd have to be in prison to want to do segmented turning, and I agree with him. And I agree with you, Glyn.
Can I just point out,
Mark wants to have a go.
we're in bloody lockdown. It's the same as being in prison.
Right.
Yeah,
Give us a
I still can't see the point. What's the point in cutting bits of wood up, gluing them back together, spending 16 years to do a segmented drill?
16 years. Mark ain't got 16 years, so he can take him that long.
Yeah, Christ will be dead in 10.
I must admit, they are not. You mean when they get them right, they do look nice.
No, I've got to say, I did start to do segmented turning a few years ago, and I thought I'd start up easy, so I just used one piece of wood.
I just think for me it would be very relaxing to sit
Therapeutic.
there, therapeutic to cut all the pieces, get the angles right, do all the sanding, do the gluing up, do the clamping, then glue them all together, then turn it.
Say something so I can wake up.
You know you're not going to win, Mark.
Shut up, you.
You could buy yourself a 1,000-piece jigsaw as well.
God, no. Heaven forbid.
Right, so I'll give that cut of Yorkshire grit in there.
Oh, Jigsy's got to go. Night, Jigsy.
See you later, mate. Thanks for coming in.
Seth said I lost him at cut all the pieces. Yeah.
Right.
Ah, see, the Yorkshire Kid says, wait till you try to get all the angles right, Mark. I've got a professional sorting that out for me. Haven't I, Steve?
You said professional. You said professional. You didn't say me. You said professional. See, whenever I do segmented work, I just cut it on the chop saw.
Steve and I are doing a collaboration. He's making me the wedgie sled jig, and I'm going to use it in a video.
And Mom doing the wedgie sled.
Hang on, Mark. Hang on. Right, just a minute, Mark. So you're not actually doing anything on this apart from cutting the wood. You're not making the segment thing or anything yourself. You're just buying stuff in to do them.
No, I'm doing all this, the cutting of the pieces, the gluing of the pieces. I'm just getting somebody who knows what they're doing to make the sled that I can cut them on.
So can I ask a question then, Mark? Why you ask me then? See what the collaboration is. What the collaboration is, I'm going to make the sled. Mark's going to show how inaccurate it is. That's what it is. That's the collaboration. Oh, sugar. That'll be fine. Nothing that a belt sander won't sort out.
Lewis is asking, has anyone ever worked with hornbeam, specifically dyeing it? I've worked with hornbeam a lot, Lewis, but not colouring it.
Oh, look at that.
Glyn has said, Mark, buy a kit from Leon Britton. I don't know if Leon's still doing stuff, Glyn, to tell you the truth.
I had a tennis ball. I don't know where it's gone.
Exactly. Seth's nailed it. Absolutely nailed it, Seth. He said, actually, that's a brilliant plan, Mark. If your angles are wrong, just blame Steve.
Thanks, Seth. Time out.
Absolutely.
I've got some tennis balls here somewhere. I can't find them. Oh, well.
Why do you need a tennis ball?
Well, I wanted to centralise the... I'll use this instead. I'll turn a little bit off of this and put a bit of cloth on it. I was going to put a tennis ball in the end and just use it to central it up. But we'll...
Why have you taken it out of the chuck?
Because I had to recenter the chuck up, didn't I? Because I moved it. It's not as posh as yours, Mark.
No, mine ain't posh.
Lewis, there's no reason why it wouldn't colour decently. A lot of woods will take stain very well.
Right, let's go for it.
Stephen Jobs is in from just down the road.
Good evening.
Wayne said, I've done a lot of segmented turn it. I turn it, cock it up, chop it into segments and throw it away.
This ain't going to work. No. Can't get it centered.
I would actually say, Steve, on something that sort of length, you don't actually need anything in the end of the goblet.
Oh, don't I?
No, not something that length.
Okay. Let's try it.
There's the link again, everybody, for Jennifer's Crafting Creations new YouTube channel, which is our very own, the one and only, the original Jennifer Stoughton.
The one and only.
She is the one and only.
Mark, don't do it, please.
All right, well, shut up.
People are here to enjoy themselves.
At least I'm not as half cut as I was last week.
Well, no, this is true. This is true. That is an improvement.
Yeah, you should have heard him later on in the night.
Oh,
Don't.
all these promises he made.
If I can't remember them, they don't count.
That ain't what
That's
everybody
simple
else in
rule.
the chat was saying.
Don't care what everybody else is saying.
Cool. Very, very sharp. Oh, that's better. Change camera would help, wouldn't it? You didn't tell me, did you?
Oh no, I was trying to avoid the glitchy camera.
Steve,
Yeah.
camera.
Thanks, Wayne. God, one of you's awake.
I was awake. I was just trying to avoid the glitchy camera. It might be working now.
If it plays up too much, I'll go back to the HD camera.
Look, I said I've got 46 subs already.
Nice.
Jennifer, you want to get in touch? Sorry.
No, go on, Mark.
I was going to say, Jennifer, you might want to get in touch with Rich, Beard 16. See if he can do a pre-URL invasion, if you want to.
Right, Don McKee has said he's got 2 turning videos on his channel if anyone would like to subscribe. I'll pop across there, Don.
See how far that goes down. If I get carried away. So. Alright, so there. So just a nice little swoop.
Jennifer's also doing some resin work recently as well.
No?
Lynn saying, so who's coming to York to visit HQ for the first time when the internet goes in, providing COVID rules permit? I don't think that's going to be for a while, Lynn, tell you the truth.
No. They ain't going to be till springtime. Summertime, I don't think.
Yes, yes. In answer to your question, yes, she is.
Right, let's have a look here. So that's the bottom of my hole.
Oh, Barry's here. Hey, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
What, wee Barry?
Wee Barry.
Yeah.
Evening, Barry.
Bonjour, wee Barry. Yeah, Don McKee, what's the name of your channel? I'll pop the link in.
It's not a very nice wood to turn this in. It's very bitty.
Let's put it down at the moment.
Question is, how thin do we make the stem? Oh,
For a goblet of that size and the length of the bowl part of the goblet, I wouldn't go really thin.
okay. Would you
I
do
think
like a
it'll look out of
teardrop?
place.
Would you do like a teardrop stem? So narrow there to like a bit of a round and then take it back in?
Yeah, you could do, or you could just go narrow towards the middle, go now towards the base.
What, chunkier in the middle and thin it out, you mean?
No, the same, sort of just a U shape in the middle.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
We could do a captive ring.
No, Mark. Any more of that chat, you'll be banned.
I was only thinking, yeah, Gary said captive ring. Only thinking of Pete, really, you know, just in case. Your camera is glitching quite a bit now, mate.
Is it? Bloody
Yeah.
thing. I can't do a lot about it at the moment. I'll have to look at it tomorrow. It's amazing though, because it was all right on Sunday.
Wendy wants to know, how long have you been turning, Steve?
It was, I think it was 2.5 years Christmas time. So yeah. Yeah, 2.5 years. And I've still got a long way to go, Wendy, believe me.
Barry says about an hour.
There's always one in there, eh? So what do you reckon? Yay or nay? Too thick? Too thin?
Needs to be thinner at the bottom. Doesn't match top and bottom.
I was going for a teardrop foot look. But I can make it thinner at the bottom if you want it thinner at the bottom.
I think they need to match, don't they?
So, Steve, you've been turning about 31.5 years less than me.
What's he say? I didn't catch that, Wayne. Listening to Mark and not you.
Oh, sorry, I said you've been turning around about 31.5 years less than me.
All right. Oh. Well, all I can say, Wayne, is by the time I've done them 31 years, I hope I'm as good as you are.
Lucy Young's in. She's
Lucy
asking,
Young is asking, has anyone your yarn hole? Are they difficult? No, they're not that difficult.
Yes and no.
depending on the design you want to do.
Yes, I have, and no,
I think Mark was the easiest one.
Bowl with a hole. Yep. Turn a bowl, drill a hole in the side.
Hodgson says he's got a video of him turning the yarn bowl.
And a beautiful one it was too, I must admit. It was really nice.
Bit of tear out in there. Let's see if we can get rid of that.
Barry says Steve makes a lot of them.
Makes a lot of yarn bowls. Go on, Mark.
I said, Barry says Steve makes a lot of yarn bowls, usually with a hole in the bottom.
Wendy's asking, what is a yarn bowl? Wendy, a yarn bowl is basically a bowl, but you design a slot inside of it, so you put wool inside the bowl with the wool coming out of the design.
I like to be consistent, Barry. That's what it is. I'm going to try and do it. I'm not going to say it, actually, because if I say it, I'm going to do it. I was going to say I'm going to try and do 2021 funnel free, but I think I've just put the nail in my coffin saying that.
Yeah.
Wendy, check your private messages. I've just sent you a picture. And before anybody says anything, it's just a picture of a yarn bowl.
Yeah. So can I got a bit of meat there to put a bit of detail on there? It's not a very nice bit of wood. There's a lot of tear out on this bit of wood.
Wayne, is there a club for people who go through the sides of goblets?
Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. Do you want to join one, Mark? Shall we start one?
The Spatial Awareness Club.
Steve, can you stop the lathe a second?
Yes, mate.
Right, just explain something here.
Go on then.
Right, can everybody see the spiral design on the outside of the goblet there?
Just about,
now,
yeah.
Steve has actually got that spiral design on the outside of the goblet because he's gone back to turning the goblet with the stem tooth in.
Yep.
He's getting a lot of vibration on the goblet part of it. He's getting a lot of vibration there, and that's what's causing that spiral cut.
Yep. This bit here, where it's flexing like that when you turn them.
Yeah.
Should have done that first. So just round that off, and I think we are. Jane.
And Terry said Now, he didn't say a way to get round it, but it is a way to get round it. Is that if you did actually bring the tailstock back up with that piece of wood in, you could probably go and do that bit of the goblet again. But
Yeah.
to me, use a piece of 80 grit and sand it out.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You can hear it chattering when I turn it.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm just going to put a line in here for our stem, and then we'll sand it up.
Alex is asking, would a chatter tool give that effect or similar? A chatter tool works better when you're working actually on the end grain to give a pattern on the end grain. So if you imagine the tip of the goblet there, if you imagine that as solid wood, as maybe the lid of a box or something, using a chatter tool on the end grain would give a very good pattern. It doesn't really work very well on side grain because it tends to tear the wood out more than anything else.
You going to colour it, Steve, by the way?
Yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
I was
think
toying
you
with
should.
the idea. I didn't have to colour it and then put a bit of embellishing wax in it.
That needs to be reds and golds,
Reds and golds.
like a sunset colours.
Douglas is saying, Wayne, 40 grit any good? Yeah, 40 grit's fine. Start off with a brick if you want.
Yeah.
A brick.
Lots of calls for Bernie.
Yeah, I see that. And I bet Baz started them.
No, I think it was. No, hang on.
Oh,
Yeah, it was. Well, yeah.
Baz. Bernie, burn it, Bernie. It's no good retracting that message, Jennifer. We all saw it. You should, Barry. Barry says he should make a Bernie T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only problem with making the Bernie T-shirt, Barry, is it wouldn't sell.
I'm waiting for the punchline.
No, it just wouldn't sell.
I thought they'd go off the shelf like Hot Market.
Oh, brilliant.
Right. 120. So what's everybody up to the weekend then? Quiet weekend? Busy weekend? Mind you, I don't suppose we can do a lot.
I think I'm going to edit some more videos.
What, you've made or some of your lives, mate?
Some of my old lives. Wendy's having a resin weekend.
Nice. Good, so that's a two-parter weekend then.
Still got 70 in. Steve,
Really? I didn't think there'd be that many in tonight.
you had 74 earlier.
Nice. Thank you very much for everybody coming over.
I'm going to be this weekend mainly practicing for next weekend.
Yeah, big weekend next weekend, mate.
Barry's cutting trees down this weekend.
What for
Nice.
stock? Do you want to put a link in for the virtual crafty fair, Mark, for
Steve.
next weekend?
Yeah, I'll just do it.
Steve is doing sweeps here this weekend. Brian is doing a box for the 360 monthly challenge. I did mine today, Brian. Oh, you've already seen it. That's right, you made a comment. Don McKee's making a memorial trophy for a metal detection club in memory of a member that died of COVID. Nice one, Don.
Yeah, nice.
There's a link for virtuallycrafty.com, which tells you all about the virtual craft fair taking place next Saturday from 10 a.m.
No, week
GMT.
Saturday.
Week tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry.
next Saturday.
Yeah, week Saturday.
Ben saying to me, have I thought about recording your lives locally so you can upload the edit in HD? I do have the option of putting the edits in HD. Now, my editing is not very good at the moment. Jamie from JP Woodwork is doing a fair bit of my editing at the moment. I'm doing some editing. Then he's putting it up. Then I put it up to YouTube. Jamie downloads it, has a look at it, and it does some finishing off.
Right.
Chris Glanville's asking, can you buy the Abernet in mixed grit packs?
Yes, you can.
Taylor's Murphy will do it.
Taylor's Murphy will do it. Oh God, what's that other place?
Turner's Retreat does it, I think, don't they?
They probably do.
Simon Hope. No, Simon Hope doesn't.
Oh God, there's a place across beside Glyn as well. I always forget the name of that place.
Oh, it begins with an S, doesn't it?
Yeah. But they do them as well. Nick Castle's doing some colouring, colouring a cup with gesso. Yeah, I fancy trying that.
Gesso, what's that then?
Gesso, it's usually used as a base coat for artists. Artists usually used as a base coat.
All right.
Snatons,
that it. Yes, Snatons do them as well. Glyn said the way you've done the foot, Steve, is made the stem look longer and it looks better.
Thank you, Glenn. We aim to please. I don't like it when they just...
Gerard the French turner said classic hand tools does the Abernet in different grits as well.
I don't like it when they're just blended straight. I like a little bit of a step there.
Yeah, thanks, Glyn. Cheers for that.
Right. So
right, Brian at Woodturning is saying, is the Abernet worth the extra money? Definitely.
Yes, definitely. As long as you don't overheat it by running your lathe too quick, it'll last forever.
Right, Neil Gould has just put in, don't talk about editing. Filmora is doing my head in. I've just bought Filmora and I really enjoy it.
It's a good piece of kit, I think it is.
Neil, go onto YouTube, search for Filmora. There's loads of tutorials on there.
Even on the actual, what you got, Wayne? The new one, Filmora 9 point whatever.
Yeah.
I've got Filmora 9. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go in help at the top of the corner of Filmora, there's loads of tutorials in there as well.
Yeah. I find it very easy to do stuff within Filmora. It's just that I need more practice. That's all I need is more practice on how to suss things out. But it's a hell of a lot better than the other editing suite I've got.
Right, so colours in. How long we been going?
Hour and 6.
Oh right, okay.
Plenty of time.
Are we colouring? Are we leaving it? What do you reckon?
Oh, I think you should colour it, personally.
Right, okay. So I'm thinking black stem or black base into a red, into an orange, into a yellow.
No.
Okay.
No.
What,
Has to be
what
dark
I
at the
was
lip
thinking,
and then shade down.
what? Tell you the truth, what I was thinking was just ebonizing lacquer, then
Embellishing
wax.
That sounds like a plan. Like that.
But that was just me.
No.
Hang on.
Go on then.
No, it's your goblet. You already had a plan.
No.
Go with the
I did
plan
have
that you had.
I did have a plan for colouring. My actual plan was to, when I see Barry's, Barry Wood Creations, he done it black with gold embellishing wax. So whether he used intrinsics or whether he used embellishing, I don't know, ebonizing lacquer, sorry, I don't know. But that was my plan, but I was going to go with a different coloured embellishing wax.
Have
I was
you
going to
sealed
go...
it?
No.
Sorry, was that your impression of a seal? Dear Lord, that was awful.
Don't make me laugh. I'll cough a lung up.
God.
No, I haven't sealed it yet, no.
Right, okay.
What are you thinking, Mark?
Okay, well, all right. I'll kind of go with Wayne on the black, but use the intrinsic black with embellishing wax.
Yeah, I suppose there's no different, really, is there? Yeah.
The ebonizing one will be shiny, but the intrinsic black will be a bit more matte. It's up to you, mate. Like Wayne says, it's your goblet.
All these decisions, I can't take the pressure. Intrinsic is. Ooh, she's getting thin on the ground. Get some gloves. Gloves. Or I could burn it. Like everybody else wanted it burned.
Oh, I could be putting somebody in time out here.
Why?
Benjamin says, I agree with Mark. CA finish. Really?
Glyn
How long is
said
300
just
seconds?
grit it, finish it.
Sorry, Glyn said just grit it and finish it.
Yeah.
Right, I think if I burn that ain't really going to do the effect I want. Because that's quite a tight-knit grain.
Yeah, looking at it, it doesn't look like it's open grain, so
No.
I don't think burning would do anything to it, to tell you the truth.
No, so intrinsic black then. So intrinsic black on a cloth, swipe it in. No, it's a bit thin.
Wood Wizardry
Oh,
by
Lewis
Colin.
is ready to go.
Sorry, Colin's got to go.
No, Lewis, gotta
Oh,
go.
see you, Lewis. Thanks for coming.
Colin is saying purple embellishing wax.
Might be intriguing. If I need to break out my other bottle.
Doc Miller says hot pink wax.
Hot pink. I have got hot pink.
Barry's sulking.
Is he? He'll get over it. He's a year older now. He'll get over it.
He always does, though.
What salt?
Harsh.
Oh,
Harsh,
Barry
fair.
talks every time somebody's burn something.
man, pot's empty. Should move the camera really. You'll be able to see a bit better, won't you?
Bailey Woodworks is here.
All right, Bailey.
Pop into my live on Monday night, Barry. You might see some burning, or it
And
could
there
be
again.
lying.
Well,
Just
there
to
again,
tease
you
you.
might not.
Yeah. I think everybody should just say they're going to burn something in their life. Get Barry all excited,
Yeah,
then dash his hopes.
Dash it on your Premiere. Oh, new
I
Premiere.
think,
Burning.
I
Barry,
think that's
they're all
one of the best ideas you've had, Mark.
You can imagine him sitting there all excited. I can't wait to see the flames. Where's the flames? There's no flames. Bastards, no flames.
He should do one, shouldn't he? He should do it. He's a turner now.
Yeah.
Gerard
Oh, shit.
Gerard has said there seems to be a lot of pyromania here. No, they just tend to come from one person, Gerard. It only tends to come from Barry.
Yeah. We're not saying he's an arsonist. We're just thinking it.
Just thinking it. Is there a difference?
Well, yeah, I suppose one is, the ability to free think, and the other one is a straightforward accusation.
A fine line between them, I believe.
Yes.
Right.
Love you, Barry.
Yeah, harmless fun in it. I'm sure Barry sits there laughing. Well, if not, as tough. I'm only joking.
Barry's just typed. He's just typed, Mark, I have trust issues with you now.
Right, let's just dry this off.
Coughing my lungs up. Oh, dear.
I should have done the end already.
Fred Gilliver's in.
Hi, Fred.
The thing is with Barry, even when he's doing Bernie, using a bloody pyro gun, he goes too far.
Oh, thank you very much, Glenn. I shall flounce off.
Flounce off. Is that a technical word?
Yeah.
Oh, Barry's asking a question, Steve.
Oh, go on
Why
then.
is there a knot on your logo?
They're in barrels too.
It's been a while.
It has been, well.
It's been at least 6 months. We'll give you that one, Barry.
And what's the orange pad there, Steve?
It is a Scotch Brite. I think up to the grit is 600 grit. Just to denib the
1200.
1200, is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
All it does is just denib it, because where you put your intrinsic colour on it, just swells the grain a little tiny bit. So this will just bring it back smooth.
Jennifer's asking Fillmore and 9 or Pro. I've just got Fillmore and 9, Jennifer.
Yeah, that's what I use. It's a good piece of
I
software.
bought the lifelong package. I don't pay a subscription. I bought the lifelong package.
So did I. Back in the summer. I still haven't edited a video with it. But I will.
Once you get
I've
the
done a
hang
couple
of it,
now. I've just
that's like anything. That's like just doing it. Once you get the hang of it, it goes really well. Right. So
If you remember what Mark suggested last week, Steve, doing the burnishing with the shavings.
Yeah, I did. I forgot about that. Do you get better burnishing, do you? Do you think? Do you think you get a better finish than the Scotch Brite or not?
I think you do, to tell you the truth. I tried the when did I get?
Monday, I think,
Oh,
didn't you?
I think it was last Friday I tried it.
I mean, these are more dust than shavings, but
Yeah, I know.
just blow the dust off of that. So let's bring it back in. Bit of sand and sealer. So I'm going
Barry
to
says,
use.
Steve, that camera view makes your hands look blue.
Really? Nah, Barrash, your eyes, mate. What's the matter with you? So I'm using Hampshire Sheen's pre-finned cellulose sand and sealer to seal this. And don't worry, you're going to get some colour come off of it. A lot of people worry about the colour coming off, but it's only taking the excess off. Just try and get that in them little nooks and crannies.
Oh, Lawrence is in. Evening, Lawrence.
Evening, Lawrence. Hope you're well, sir.
Hi, Lawrence.
So just let that
So
dry.
Glyn said, do I need to get the P40 out, Steve?
No, I used it on the inside, Glenn. You was asleep at the time. The port was damaging your focus on your eyes, sir. Set that in the middle.
Glyn, don't worry about it. I'll show him how to do colouring after using Yorkshire grit at some point.
See, look, lovely smooth Yorkshire grit finish. All right, so just gonna go over that with a Scotch Brite again, just to get rid of it. Any little bumps. It's fairly smooth actually, but just quickly run that over. So we get a nice smooth finish.
See, you could have used Yorkshire grit microfine on the outside of that.
On the inside?
No, on the outside.
Really?
Yeah, I did that last Friday after colouring the piece, Steve.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realise you could use it.
Well, yeah, just get in touch with me sometime and I'll show you how to do it.
Oh, you're a star. Right, embellishing wax. So are we going for a sensible colour? Or are we going for an exotic colour?
It's up to you. Or the
What's the
chat.
difference?
What are the choices?
The choices are green, blue, silver, purple, white,
No, go
gold.
through the colours first.
Right, choices are pink, black, bronze, gold, white, purple, green, blue, or silver.
Purple for me. Alex is asking, where do you get your Scotch Brite from? Chestnut Products.
Thanks, Mark, for that. I've just seen that, Mark.
Chestnut
Everybody's so pink.
Green, purple, orange.
And they are.
Chestnut Products do a pack of 4 web racks.
Is it 3 or 4 different colours they do, Wayne? I know they do white, orange, and like a reddy colour.
4. They do green, purple, orange, and white. Green is about 240 grit. Purple is about 600. Orange is about 1200, and white is over 2000. So it's used more for polishing than anything else.
It's 9-4 to pink.
Yeah, but I wonder why that is, hey? You cheated.
Even if you take mine off, it's 8-4.
All
Purple
right.
was second place.
All right. Okay. In that case, then we'll go blue.
10, 10-4.
Green, blue, yellow, white. Bronze and white, I take it that is.
11.
Oh, man.
Pink's winning. 12.
That's a new colour as well, isn't it, the pink? The pink hasn't been out very long.
Exactly. I think you should definitely use it then.
Oh, Jesus. Mark, if that
I
looks
don't
bad,
think I've got the pink, tell you the truth.
he ain't been out very long.
Oh, Steve's having
14.
his screen cracked.
See you later,
15.
Steve.
Hey, mate,
All
Steve.
right. All right. You made your point. Here we go. Look. This is my favourite lipstick. I mean, colour.
Oh, that's pink.
It is pink. Right.
So if it goes wrong, blame the chat.
If it goes wrong, I'm going to blame you, Mark, because you encouraged them.
Surprised Barry hasn't said pinky, pinky.
Got like a purpley tinge to it when it hits that black.
Right,
Oh,
I'll
Barry
be back
said
in a
purpley,
second. I just
purpley.
got to put some more wood on the fire.
Okay. Barry said purpley, purpley.
Purpley.
Oh, she looks nice.
Let's soak in for a minute or two.
And I honestly did not mean that to sound surprising in any way.
Oh, so you were sincere. You weren't You weren't being sarcastic. He was.
No.
He was being sincere.
That really does look nice. Yeah.
That's it. That's my virgin tin opened. Right. So normally we'd let it soak in a little bit, wouldn't we? But I think I'm going to buff it out now.
Douglas Markham's asking, is that your
Well,
weekend
one
shoe
told
colour?
me you've got something to do on there.
Yeah. Yes, my weekend colour.
We have got Florida to be the woodworker in.
Good evening. Welcome, sir. I think he's been in a couple of times. But welcome to the channel anyway.
Hi, Florida.
You did give me your name, but my list is in the other room, so I do apologise. And my wife is not here to help me along.
Brian. Hi, Brian.
Brian. Hi, Brian. Welcome. Oops. Don't do that, Stephen. So I'm just going to use this to buff this out, really. Right, so
Fred Gilliver says, Steve, I have to say, that looks fab.
thank you, Fred. You ain't seen it when it stops, though, mate. It's got a nice shine to it.
Still got 67 in.
Thank you.
Hour and 25.
So you can't really see. Don't know if you can really see that in there, can you? That purple or pink, should I say? Oh yeah, you can just about see the pink in there, can't you?
Yeah. Subtle. Wow.
Just about. Just about. You can just see it. You can just see it on the grain. Right. Let's part it then. There's a bit of tear out in there because that wood's not the best, to be honest. But I'm going to put a little bit of an undercut on this, so it should come out a little bit easier.
Steve, is it okay to put my link in for the premiere on Sunday night?
Say again, sorry.
Can I put the link in for my premiere for Sunday night?
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Sorry, yeah, of course you can. I didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Die proud Tim. I die.
I die.
There we go, guys. That's a link to my premiere for Sunday night, where I'm doing a coloured tea light holder.
So just clean this on the linear. Like that.
He
So,
won't die.
camera's froze. No, camera's dead. We have technical problem. Anyway, we'll go with this camera. So, I don't know if you can see that very well, whether it's too dark or not. Is that too dark or not?
Go to your main intro cam.
There you go.
That's better. Yeah.
So you can just see the pink in that edge.
Very nice, Steve.
So I like the shape. I must admit, I do like the shape. Don't know if I made this a little bit too long, but that's all right. That'll do. Just need to clean the bottom.
That's fine.
Do you reckon? Don't you think that's not? Yeah, I suppose that's a little bit. That is a little bit longer than that. I suppose better proportion, but because we had a bit of end grain, it's a little bit of tear out in the bottom there. But like I say, it's demo, innit? Demo piece. That'll be all right. So there we go. Let's bring you guys back in for a minute or two. Sit up, Mark. Stop slouching.
So I usually watch it.
Yeah, feet up. Feet round his ears. Anyway. Oh, cheers, guys, for the nice comments. Thank you very much. Question: what do you do with the bit left in the chuck, Steve? Throw it in the bin, mate. Either that or throw it in the fire, one of the two. Or burn it in the fire.
Yeah.
There you go, Baz. Make you happy. Yeah, normally just throw it. Sometimes I do keep bits like that because you never know if you want a jam chuck if you're making something. So, but little tiny bits like this, they're not worth really keeping. And to be honest, the wood's not the best bit of wood. It's very, what do you call it when it's very fibrous like that? That's really torn out, isn't it?
Punky.
It's not very. Yeah, that's the word, punky. It's not a very nice piece of wood at all. So, thank you very much, guys. Is it a chalice? Is it a goblet? I don't know. What do you call it? We had this conversation before, didn't we? Chalice, goblet. People say goblet should be thinner, smaller, more petite.
Nah, I'd still say
I'd say
goblet.
goblet. I'd say goblet.
Yeah. People have different opinions, don't they, on different shapes and everything else. So, but no, I like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Gerard is saying you keep all them little bits in the chuck for Mark doing his segmented work.
Yeah, I'll save more and send them to him.
With the sled.
Yeah, with the sled. With the sled. I've got. Look, I made a start. Look, I printed off the instructions how to make it. We'll get there, Mark. We'll get there. Right.
Yep.
I love segmented work. There you go. Brian likes segmented work.
There's a few out there. I just think
Have
it'd
you
be
bought
good
the
for me.
Seggy from Keith? Mark,
Sorry?
have you bought the Seggy from Keith at 51A?
Well, Steve and I are talking about which is the best way to go.
Yeah.
Depends how
All right.
we'll see.
Yeah.
He
Well,
might be making this the segment, the Seggies, on his CNC, but we'll see.
Yeah, I need to do
Okay.
some drawing, work out how they work out. Like I said, they got to be accurate, don't they? Because if they're not accurate, 1 degree out or even a half a degree out,
It's his fault.
it's a long way out, especially over like 30 segments or whatever. So, right, and guys, thank you very much for coming and joining us. Thank you very much for spending your evening with us. Hope you've enjoyed. Sorry it wasn't nothing too interesting tonight. Something just a bit of messing around, more of a chat room
Oh, I
than anything
thought
else,
it
I
was
suppose.
interesting.
Oh, thank you.
So did I.
Thank you very much for that. So, Joe, the answer to your question is yes, I have used my coffee machine. And I'm nearly out of sachets. So if you want to send them to me, so please send them to P.O. Box. No, I'm joking. So, yeah, thank you very much for coming over. Who we got on tomorrow? Ed Oliver's back tomorrow, I believe.
Yep, 10
He
o'clock.
is.
Yeah, Ed's back tomorrow, so make sure you go and check Ed out. Who else is
Turning
on
cardboard,
tomorrow?
I believe.
Yeah, I did see the link for that this morning. Who else is on tomorrow?
Rob
Who's on?
CP.
Yeah. Is he dinner time?
On at 8
He's
o'clock.
after it.
Rob's on at 12 o'clock.
Amazon, apparently.
Yeah, I just see that.
Oh, I haven't seen a link for Emma coming up.
Yeah, yeah. She's doing something to do with Chestnut, a Q&A.
All right. Oh, that'll be interesting.
I believe that's this weekend, if I remember rightly. Anyway, so obviously them tomorrow. Scott Hampton, I have a live demo tomorrow on Zoom.
Right. Dice just said he's on at 6.
Right, okay.
Dies on at 6. Then you got Nick at 8.
Nick's on at 8.
And then Sunday you've got
And
Steve
nobody
back
wants
at
to
1
know.
o'clock. And then you've got Hodgepodge at 2:30 doing a live. Then his premiere later in the evening. Wayne's premiere at 8:30. Makers International at 9:30. Jamie's premiere at 11. Caitlin's 11:15. Monday lunchtime, Wayne. Monday evening, me.
Right, okay. Good. Apparently it's the Chestnut Q&A tonight with Emma, because I think there's 3 turners on. I can't remember the other 2 are.
Okay.
So obviously Emma's back on their own channel tomorrow then. So yeah. Oh, 9:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah, Record Power is on tomorrow night, live tomorrow morning.
Okay. Keep an eye on YouTube. There's bound to be something for everybody.
Yeah, the trouble is there's that many people on now. It's hard to keep a track of who's on and who's not on. But anyway, keep an eye on. Like Mark said, keep an eye out. I'm sure you'll find it. So I'm going to wish you a good night. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you. If I don't see you before, I'll see you Sunday with my lovely wife at 1 o'clock. So keep an eye out for the links. They will be out. Make sure you go over and check all these other guys, all these other turners. If you're not subscribed to any of these marvelous turners in the chat, make sure you go over and subscribe, and let's share some support for all the other turners in the chat. So that's what we're all about, helping each other and showing support. So guys, take care, have a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Take care. Bye for now. Ta-da.
Bye.
Yeah, everybody.